Das Vidania.
Spasiba.
Spasiba.
Yeah. Spasiba.
Yana Panamayu, which means I don't understand.
I wasn't very good at Russian.
This is where everybody is.
This is the party.
This is the in crowd. Much more snow on the ground than what I was expecting.
Our group of 21 travelers from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, thought that we were going to Sloboskoy, silly us, to bring a little bit of the Holy Spirit there. And what we found out as soon as we arrived there, and every step of the way and every day and really every minute that we shared there, was that the Holy Spirit was very much already in Sloboskoy.
This is Maddie. Hello. Hi, Ruth. And this is the sponsor.
We were in a room with all the kids, and some of them were saying hi to us, and they met us, and they were hugging us. They ran away and they left, and we were like, where did all the kids go? And they come downstairs with your letters and your photos, and they'll say something in Russian that we won't understand, and then they will say your American name perfectly.
And they all knew how to say I love you too. It was like the name and then I love you.
We found out afterwards these kids didn't even think we were real. And until we showed up there that they were actually wondering who these people were and if we were actually real people. And now these letters take so much more importance to them.
Tell them about what you do from like day to day, because they'll like to know what we do in America, because they don't get to do the same things. Like tell them about the pool or your swim team.
Sometimes when they write back, they'll call you dad or call you mom.
I can't tell you how amazing it was to be there and for them to, ask us, oh, do you know Bruce and Paul Alexander? They kept coming up with all these names. They clearly treasured those letters.
These mean everything to them. It's their connection to stability. It's their way that they get love from other people.
130 kids that all they want to do is hug you and touch you and talk to you and get to know you. Just a show of love and appreciation.
For you.
Спасибо.
We stayed very, very active from early in the morning till late in the evening.
It was surprising. They're actually very good at breakdancing.
These kids can dance.
There were a lot of hobbies and crafts going on, and the kids loved to do that as well.
For some older kids that many of us thought we may have a difficult time reaching to, but they did come around and they were some of the most teary-eyed kids that we left.
I think we had a big impact.
We made their world a little bit bigger. They have a very, very small world there, and we talked a lot in our small group conversations about hopes and dreams.
And they have like nothing, and they give us every single part of them.
For me, it was a little kid named Milosha. And for the first half a day, I saw him in the corner all by himself, looking around, not really talking to anybody. And about halfway through the first day, he came over and brought me this mouse. And I thought, how cute, he wants to show me his mouse. And my translator said, no, he doesn't want to show you this mouse, he wants to give you this mouse. I'd never spoken a word to Alosha. It clearly is a well-worn mouse. It's torn and battered, and I found out this is one of only 2 stuffed animals he has. And he just gave it to me, and it was his gift to me. And from that point forward, Alosha and I were best friends. We're inseparable. And it was amazing to see this kid come out of his shell in one day to the end where he was crying as we left. He sent me this note just recently, translated from the translators. Dear Craig, how are you? When you came over, we made good friends at once. I know that you have got my mouse, and this mouse will bring you luck. Please keep him safe and with love. Craig, you are my best friend. Thanks for everything. When you were leaving, you waved your hand to me.
These kids really do have a special place in everyone's heart.
I started feeling like they were my kids.
At the end of the week, these kids truly did walk with a wider smile, wider eyes, and a longer stride.
When we were leaving, they're like, we're gonna miss you, we wish you were here, we wish you would stay, because that's the only connection that they're gonna have to somewhat of a family.
We had no idea when we were going over there how deeply touched we would be.
The word I keep using is transformational for our family, and the impact it's had on my children in terms of wanting to give up their spring break every year going forward so they can go back to Russia. The fact that they've both written 20 letters apiece approximately, that it's all we talk about, and what they're thinking about is how can they raise more money and spend more time, how can they personally sponsor a child.
For me, the hardest thing was when we left and the young boy who we sponsor, the caregiver literally had to pull him off of me. And that broke my heart, and that was really hard. But it was also good because we had made a connection. And I think, I really just think that the biggest thing that I learned is how much love is so easy to give and so easy to get. Just that.